Aloha, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is great. I'm so excited about this ukulele launch event, for Maui libraries. This is going to be a fun show and want to thank you guys so much for joining in. I see a few more people just logging on, so we're going to wait a little bit. But everyone, aloha. Thank you. Thanks for coming in and showing your support for our libraries. All right. Maui no ka oi. Yee. Okay. All right. I think everyone's coming in now. Thank you so much for being here. Before, hey, aloha. Wow, we got some international viewership here. So thank you very much for coming in, everyone. Okay. All right. I hope you guys can all hear me. We got an exciting show. We got just a great announcement with this amazing program that Music for Life, my dear friend Leo Kiog from Music for Life has just been promoting and kind of doing this, because of his passion for making music and instruments accessible to the people of Hawaii, especially our keiki. So before we get started, I'd like to introduce from our state library, Stacy Aldrich. She's been partnering with Leo and Music for Life on this, and we've been donating these ukuleles. I think we've donated over 200 ukuleles already to various libraries, different locations. But I'm gonna have her speak a little bit about this wonderful program. So, Stacy, are you there?
I'm here. Aloha, Jake. How are
Hey, great. Thank
Thank
you.
you so much. Aloha, everyone. Aloha to everyone around the world. It's so nice to see you all from here in Hawaii. I'm the state librarian of the Hawaii State Public Library System. We're 51 branches on 6 islands, and we are so excited to launch today the ukulele program on Maui. Our libraries are about collections of things and of books and ideas and learning, and these ukuleles are just another way that we can provide an opportunity for our communities to learn something new and to try out music and to try your new music song. Because music is stories. So music is about stories, and libraries are about stories. So we're so excited to partnership with the Music for Life Foundation, and so grateful to Leo Keog and also Jake Shimabukuro. We are so excited to be able to offer this opportunity, and we couldn't do it without you and all the partners who support us. So thank you so much. We're really looking forward to everybody being able to play ukuleles in Hawaii someday because they checked out
Yes.
one at the library. Thank you so much. And I am so excited because I get to introduce one of my favorite librarians from the Makawao Public Library in Maui, and that's Betsy Knight. And she's going to tell you all about how to actually check out an ukulele from our libraries.
All right, Betsy.
Hello.
Yay!
Hi. And I know there's going to be a lot of folks here on Maui that are ready to enjoy this wonderful learning opportunity, which is great for all ages. And I know here in Makawao, we've had these wonderful ukulele concerts from the Kalama Intermediate school, and their ukulele band has come over with their teacher Benny Uitake, a wonderful Maui musician, and they've had a concert with a teach-in. So they play the music, and then other people bring their ukulele to the library, and then they share their knowledge, and they learn together, and they play together. So this kind of tradition already exists on Maui, and so this program will help strengthen and make it possible for more and more people to keep learning and participating in this wonderful ukulele music. And you should all know that it's really easy to come borrow your instrument. You just come to your favorite Maui library and bring these 2 things: your library card, is it on screen? Your library card and a current picture ID. And if you are under 18, you need to bring a 3rd thing, which is a parent or guardian, so they can sign for you. And so with those 2 or 3 things, you get 3 wonderful things: a very nice ukulele to practice on, a very cool electronic tuner, which makes it really easy to keep it in tune, and a very nice carrying case. to put it
Wow.
all in. So with the 2 or 3 things, you get these 3 things for a 3 week loan, three weeks at a time, and you just keep just have this wonderful opportunity to keep learning and growing with music. So we
Yeah.
look forward to seeing you in the library, and we look forward to hearing your songs. And next, we're going to get a little info on the Music for Life Foundation, who are the partners that are helping the libraries make this possible.
Thank you.
Aloha. My name is Leo Dekiwa, President, CEO, and founder at Music for Life Foundation, an organization that develops opportunities in education and in supporting the community through music. From projects that coordinate musical instrument donation drives to establishing and supporting music classrooms, our mission is to empower people with music. For the past 2 years, we've been honored and fortunate to partner with the Hawaii State Public Library System, providing them with ukulele and ukulele learning opportunities through their current ukulele lending program. With everyone's help in supporting music project efforts, we can all continue to raise awareness in the importance of music learning and music appreciation. And remember that even during the most difficult and challenging times, no matter what happens, we'll always need music.
Yeah. That's so wonderful, Leo. Yeah, Betsy, thank you so much.
You're
Yeah, this
very
is so
welcome.
exciting. And
Yeah.
hey, how's it going? How's it going, Leo?
Hey, Jake. So,
That was a very powerful video, man. I loved it.
thanks. I just wanted to add, aloha, everybody. On behalf of the Music for Life Foundation, I just wanted to add how grateful we are for this partnership with the Hawaii State Library. Um, the state librarian Stacy Aldrich and her whole library staff has been awesome. With partnering with us to get these opportunities out to the kids. I just want to do a couple of shout outs, maybe more than a couple, but a shout out to Mike Upton from Kala Brand Music Company for for their support, and it's their ukulele, the watermints that are in main use for the libraries. They're very durable, waterproof, and imagine that. We started delivering the ukuleles, I think a couple years ago, but now when you think about it, they're pandemic safe now because we can wipe them down, because of its because of the acrylic nature of it. I want to do a shout out to Liao, let's see, Johnson Liao from Anuenue. He donated, a number of tuners, the tuners that Betsy showed earlier. A shout out to Shima Ukulele, who has donated some ukuleles. And a final shout out to Chris Kamaka, my good friend at Kamaka, Hawaii, who he's donated replacement strings because, the ukuleles in the libraries, they need to be repaired and have maintenance. So he's offered strings and his repair expertise to service the ukuleles. And we have, like Jake mentioned earlier, we provided about 200 ukuleles to, I think, 14 libraries now. And we do intend to provide for 50, 57, 61 of the Hawaii Public Libraries. So all of them, we're going to try to do that. And that's it. I'll just turn it over back to Jake. But by the way, so Jake, so you all know that Jake is an amazing volunteer himself. And he's an awesome supporter for music education opportunities for people, music appreciation. And I can't thank him enough for also helping us out. He is an honorary board member at Music for Life Foundation and co-director of this ukulele sponsorship with the library. So I just want to put that out there. And so I guess I'll turn it back over to you. Here's my good friend, Jake.
Oh, thank you very much, Leo. I for those of you that are on listening, I just want to really acknowledge Leo and his wife Linda too, because they have such a big heart for the community here in Hawaii, and they're always thinking about especially the youth. And this program that they're doing really helps to give kids the opportunity to pick up an instrument, to play an ukulele, especially during this time, when we are stuck at home. And who knows, I remember when I was 4 years old, I first picked up the ukulele, because my mom played and she put it in my hands. And when I played my first chord on the instrument, it just transformed my whole being. I lit up, and it brought me this feeling, that I still remember today. I still remember sitting in the middle of our living room, sitting on the floor and playing my first chord, and it was just so powerful, and it stuck with me, till this day. I can still remember vividly that exact moment. And Leo really, he believes that, you know that accessibility and giving children access to these instruments, can be life changing, and it really can be. I mean, I'm a prime example of that. So I really want to thank Leo and Linda, and the whole Music for Life team. All the great work that they do. Um, and also a big shout out to Stacy, Stacy Aldrich, Betsy Knight. I'm so glad you have that same passion, right, for our Keiki, and your passion for education, your passion for the libraries, because when I was a kid, I mean, that was the place to hang out. I mean, I couldn't wait to go to the library, after school. And it was just a place to, of course, not just check out books, but it was kind of like it was our place of meeting up with friends and hanging out, and being in this incredible environment, that could inspired great conversation, just inspire creativity, right? So, and I think we need more activity, in the library. And I'm so thrilled that you've embraced this program, and are just so passionate about it, because I think it's gonna be life changing for our kids and people in the community. That wonderful ukulele that Betsy was holding up was actually one of the Kala brand music ukuleles. And the nice thing about them, especially during this time, they're made of it's not wood, right? It's a synthetic plastic material. So the nice thing about them is they can be sanitized. You can actually spray them down, sanitize the instruments so that they are safe, especially during this time when we're all trying to be, aware of that. So there, Betsy's holding up that ukulele there, and
The Waterman.
it's the Waterman, yeah. And I can't thank Mike Upton and his team enough, because they've donated, I mean, hundreds of ukuleles so far. I mean, we've donated over 200 ukuleles to the local state libraries here. And our goal is to have ukuleles in every single library across the state. That is what we are hoping to achieve. So thank you so much. All right. Well, speaking of music and the ukulele and how life changing, the instrument can be, we have a very special guest. I'm a huge fan of this guy. We met years ago at the Maui Arts and Cultural Center. I mean, I knew him when he was just a teenager, and back then already he was so passionate and so enthusiastic about the ukulele. We would, every time I would go up to Maui, well, we would meet up and he would just be playing for me. We've shared time on the stage together, collaborating, and he's a wonderful musician. But even more so than an exceptional musician, he is an incredible person and human being, and has such a big heart, for the community. So we're so honored to have him here. We're gonna have a little performance from him, and then he's also gonna share a few words on why music is important, and why we have to support our local libraries. So here is Maui's own Andrew Molina. What's up, Andrew? I think we're gonna play a video here, or is he gonna come on first? Hey, Andrew, how's it going, man?
How's it going? Yeah.
Andrew, you're
Hey.
just such an incredible man. You're just such an incredible musician, person. It's such a privilege and an honor to know you. You and your family, man. You guys are really, such an inspiration. So thank you for being here, taking time out of your schedule, to do this.
Oh man, my pleasure. And thank you so much. It's just crazy. Growing up, you're my idol. So just hearing words like that, it means a lot, man.
Oh man, no, thanks, man. No, you are such an exceptional player, and I've seen you grow over the years, and now, man, you're doing things that I'm just like, watch you play, and I'm just like mind blown, man.
Oh,
You're just insane. So,
thank
yeah,
you.
so and I know you're touring, you're touring all over the world now, and it's just it's beautiful, and to see the joy and the passion that you have doing it, and just how much you love spreading your joy for the instrument to people all over the world, man. It's awesome. So
Oh, thank
yeah,
you.
I can't say enough great things about you. So thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah,
And
and I,
yeah,
I know you have a new record out, right? Too.
yes. I just recently released my new album Evolve back in April. So yeah, that's available now, and it's coming soon to digital platforms.
And it's an awesome album. I have it and I've listened to it over and over. It's amazing. Yeah. And I
Oh,
love all your original material. So yeah, man. And thank you for being a part of this. Anything you want to share about, about how music has impacted your life?
oh yeah. I mean, before I picked up the ukulele, like I was very, very, very different. It gave me a confidence that I had no idea that existed. Because I was in school, I was the kid who hung out in the back of the classroom, scared to do a book report in front of the entire class. And now, funny, nothing brings me more joy than being in front of a crowd and bringing everybody together. So if you told me this when I was 5 years old, I would have thought you were crazy. And it's just as you always say, it's a very peaceful instrument, and it's just the music, the ukulele has a magic about it. It's kind of undescribable, and it
Yeah.
really does bring people together.
Yeah. I agree with you, man, 100%. So, yeah, thank you. And I know you prepared a performance video, right, for us to check out.
Yeah, so we can check into that in a
All right. You
couple.
want to tell us about the song? I know it's from your new record.
Yeah, it's actually the
Title track.
title track to the album. So
Mhm.
this is a solo piece called Evolve, and yeah, this is what it sounds like.
All right. Dude, that was awesome, man.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
Oh, love it. I love it, man. I love all the sounds you get out of that instrument. And I just love your creativity in your writing, experimenting with just kind of the odd time signature stuff. And man, it's awesome. All the different tones that you get, man. It's great. So
Thanks. Yeah, I was like, just trying new stuff, and it's challenging, but I love that challenge, because you can have an idea, and it's just how do you get this idea out on the ukulele? And it's, like we said, there's only 4 strings. The range is very limited, so to be able to work, just put this idea onto the fretboard is like it's just crazy.
yeah. Oh man. Well, I'm so excited. And I know you're going to inspire so many people all over the world, to pick up an ukulele. And for the ones that don't have access to an instrument at home, or maybe for whatever reason, they can't go out and get one right away. Now they can go to their local libraries, right there on Maui, and they can take an ukulele home, and they can listen to your album and try to figure out some licks. And good luck with that, because
Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
And
it's
I think
awesome, man.
it's just a cool, just an idea, of just being able to check out an ukulele at the library is just, it's such a great concept. And right now, like you said, music is maybe something that we need in times
Yeah.
like this. So being able to just people who maybe can't afford an ukulele or just don't have access to one, they can finally just go to the library and check out an ukulele, which is like unheard of.
Hmm.
And
Yeah.
I think it's gonna put smiles on many faces now.
Yeah. I think so. And I know, Andrew, I know we've kind of talked about this too, but you talk about that focus when you're playing, and the way the stimulation in your brain when you're playing, is very similar to the kind of stimulation that you get when you're engrossed in a book, when you're reading,
Yeah.
when you're in an environment like that, where you're really using your imagination, you're visualizing, something that you're reading, in your head. It's the same thing that you're doing when you're playing, right? You're playing, but there's so much going on up here, right? And
Oh, 100%.
yeah. So, well, fantastic, man. All the best to you, and I look forward to seeing you on Maui again very soon, when we can all travel again.
Oh yes, that'll be awesome.
Thank you so much, Andrew. I
Thank you,
appreciate
Jake.
it.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, Andrew Molina, just what an amazing musician, and just a wonderful, wonderful human being. So thank you, Andrew. Um, I have we have another last minute special guest that wanted to make an appearance, because they heard about this wonderful program that Music for Life is putting on. And I just want to say one thing. It's not a novel idea, because maybe about, oh gosh, I want to say like 6 or 7 years ago, I remember I was on tour on the East Coast, and very and close to the venue that I was performing at, there was a local library there, and they wanted me to come, because they had an ukulele lending program. And so I remember, going over after sound check just to say hi, and I took some photos holding their ukuleles and things like that. But I remember just being so blown away, because I thought, wow, this is amazing. We don't even have something like this in Hawaii, right? Where ukuleles were invented. So I thought, I remember coming back from that tour and talking with Leo and telling him about the program. He got so excited. He's like, we need to do this. We got to get ukuleles in every library, across the state of Hawaii. So, and like everything, everything else that he has put into motion, he has seen it through. And unfortunately, with the lockdown and all that, it put a little bit of we had a couple speed bumps, with this program. We were making we had a lot of momentum going, and but unfortunately, we had to kind of put it on hold for a bit. But I'm glad that we can continue this virtually. And again, just a big shout out to Stacy Aldrich and the whole team, at the Hawaii State Libraries, for making this all possible. But I wanna introduce this next guest. He has a very special message that he'd like to share with us about this ukulele lending program and about the importance of reading. So let's. I think we have that video clip. Let's take it away.
Hey, how's it, gang? How's it, boys and girls? I want to talk to you guys about one of my favorite books. It's this one right here. I used to read this one all the time when I was a kid, you know. But I even wrote one song. So I like to share this song with you guys. It's okay. This one very beautiful song I wrote for all the libraries. Okay, goes something like this. This is the story about my favorite story. It's a book called The Giving Tree. You can get them at your local library. Go pick them up and read them for me. But especially, support your local libraries. They get the books, so no worries. And now they get some ukuleles too. But please return them when you're through. When you're through, make sure you give them back now. No steal 'em. Thank you to Music for Life, yeah? Okay, now back to you. Aloha.
Wow, what a coincidence! That's one of my favorite books too, The Giving Tree. And yeah, I don't know who that guy was. That guy needs a haircut. Um, but yeah, this has always been one of my favorite books, and I don't know if anyone, if anyone's anyone who's tuning in, if you've never read this book, till this day, I cannot read this book all the way through and not get choked up. It's just it's one of those, and I believe he's this Shel Silverstein is the same author of the Where the Sidewalk Ends, I believe, too, which was another one of my favorites. But so if you haven't checked this out, go to your library and make sure you check out this book, and then maybe you can check out an ukulele and you can learn that library song. But I just want to thank you guys so much for tuning in again and for supporting this wonderful program. I think that I'm gonna play a song here, but before I play this one song, I just wanna say, one of the things about the ukulele that I love so much is it's not intimidating. When you talk with someone or try to encourage someone to play an instrument, someone who has never played an instrument before, sometimes they shy away because they're afraid, or they feel like they have no talent, so they can't play the instrument. So if you tell someone, "Hey, why don't you learn the violin?" They'll be, "Oh, that's too hard," or the cello, "Oh, that's too hard," or even sometimes the guitar, like, "Oh, it's too hard," right? But when you say, "How about the ukulele?" They kind of perk up and like, "Oh, that sounds like fun." Right. So there's really something magical about that instrument. It's so friendly and inviting. And what I love to tell people about the ukulele is it's you get that instant gratification, because when you first pick it up, I remember when I first picked it up, the first chord I learned, everyone says the C chord, but it was actually the C7 chord. So till this day, when I tell people, to pick up the ukulele if they've never played one before, I teach them that chord because it's so easy to tell them where to put their fingers. You just say, "Okay, put your finger in the bottom left-hand corner of the instrument, right there. See? And that's your C7 chord." And then you tell them, "Okay, now just move it up a string." And that's your F chord. Move it back down, move it up, move it down and up. Now technically, because Andrew's like, that's not an F, but it's really, it's an F add 9, or F add 2 for all the music theory buffs out there. All right. So, but with these two chords, you can do so much. Like even something as simple as the incy wincy spider went up the water spout, right? Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Or row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream, right? You could do love, love me do. You know I love you, right? I'll always be true. And this is another one of my favorites. Yeah, I used to show, I remember teaching my kids this song when the movie Trolls first came out, right? So it's just C chord. So it's like the C7, but you just slide it over here, right? Just like that. That's the first chord. Next chord is this one. You just let everything go and you strum that, okay? The next chord is that F chord that we just played, right? On the second string. And then we go back to nothing again. And what we're going to do is strum each one 4 times like this. Then let go. Then F. Then let go. And it goes, I got this feeling inside my bones. It goes electric, baby, when I turn it on. All through the city, all through the zone. Da, 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 da. I forgot the words. Da, 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 da. I got that sunshine in my pocket, got that good soul in my feet. Da, 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 da. Woo! I can't take my eyes off it, looking so phenomenally. Da, 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 da. See, so immediately you're playing. I mean, sorry about my singing. I'm not I'm not a singer, but but it's so much fun, and that's what I love to see. When someone who has never played an instrument before picks up the ukulele and starts doing that immediately, and they're like, "Oh, I'm making music. I'm actually playing." And that, to me, that joy is, especially at a young age, that just resonates with you for the rest of your life. And it's the same thing with books. Sometimes as kids, we can sometimes shy away from books. We can be afraid to read. Like picking up a really big book can be intimidating, right? So it's the same thing, right? We want to introduce music. We want to introduce literature to people, of all ages. From make it accessible, inspire them to pick it up and not be afraid, right? Because it opens a whole new world for you. Books has changed my life, in the same way that music and playing the ukulele has changed my life. All right, so with that said, make sure you support your local libraries. I'm gonna play a quick song for you, and but before I play this final song, once again, just a big shout out to Mike Upton at Colabrand Music. Thank you for your generosity, your just your incredible generosity with donating all these hundreds, actually thousands of ukuleles, to Music for Life Foundation. It's been incredible to work with you. So thank you. Big shout out again to Johnson at Anuenue for donating, those hundreds of tuners that are gonna be with the ukuleles when you borrow them. And also a big shout out to Chris Kamaka and the whole Kamaka ukulele family. Thank you just for all that you do for the ukulele community, and it was your family who is the reason we have these instruments today. So thank you so much. Big shout out to the Kamaka family. Want to send a shout out to my brother Bruce Shimabukuro for he donated, I think, about 60 Shima ukuleles for the ukulele lending program as well. And once again, Stacy Aldrich, Betsy Knight, the whole team at Music for Life, my dear friend Leo Dakiog, and Linda. And also Leo's mom, who cooks the best Filipino food on the planet. She's amazing. But I want to thank you guys for all that you do for our community, for your passion for keeping music alive and making music accessible, to everyone here. And once again, to our special guest, Andrew Molina. Andrew, it was amazing to hear you play. Keep inspiring people. Keep doing what you're doing. And I hope we get to play again together someday soon. All right. So I'm going to do one more song. And then I think we have one more closing video that was provided by Mike Upton and his team. So here we go. But thank you once again. Take care. Make sure you go check out support your local libraries and support Music for Life. All right. Here we go. Let's see. This is one of my favorites. It's by the great Israel Kamaka Vivo Ole. It's his arrangement of Over the Rainbow. And to me, every time I have the opportunity to play this song, it brings me so much joy and happiness and peace. And I think that's what we all need, more today than ever. So be safe, everyone. Be safe out there. Wear your masks, wash your hands, and we're gonna get through this together. So let's be strong, and we'll see you in the library. All right, here we go. Okay. Okay. Somewhere. No, I'm just kidding. Hey, man. Thank you, Aiko. Thank you, everyone. Aloha, be safe. And we'll leave you with this final video. Take care. Thank you.
I don't know how to start this, but ever since my heart quit trying to push your words aside, this cheesy writer cannot hide. You're my bestest best friend. You not all my loose ends. So sit back and listen, baby, for the song's a question. I know I'm a little young to say I'm having the time of my life. I love you in each and every way. Every goodbye, more certain am I. We laugh while our hairlines start to gray.